I hope you're excited because today we are going to go through the top 10 items that's found inside my gym bag. And for those of you who know anything about me, you know how seriously I take my fitness routine. I'm probably at the gym 4 or 5 times a week at least. And everything in this bag is going to streamline the process for you so that you can maximize your results in the shortest period of time. This is my workout buddy, my companion. I never leave my house without it, even on days that I'm not going to the gym, just in case I need to do something active, and it's got everything I need in here. So I'll go ahead and link the details below in the description of all the items, plus a couple more that you guys are gonna want after you listen to this video. If you do like this video today, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a fit tip with Ann again. So without further ado, let's dive in. Item number 1 is the gym bag. All right, so hold the phone. Before you start making fun of me for having a bodybuilding.com bag, let me just explain to you that I've had 2 different bags that were of poorer quality and certainly less money, and they had the zipper like actually rip off the fabric. And you can't say that it's aggressive usage twice that caused it to break. So you get what you pay for. This bag is actually a barrel bag, probably because you can put it over your shoulder like a barrel. But it also has side pockets, which other bags do not. So I can actually separate into various compartments, feminine products and extra headphones, and finding my keys very easily. So having separate compartments is clutch. Not only do I like that, but this size does fit in lockers or is light enough for me to carry around the gym, which is usually the avenue that I take on most days. It's just more convenient for me to have my equipment with me than having to run back and forth from my locker to the parts of the gym where I am to perform a certain exercise. Not only that, but the color is awesome. It's gender neutral. I happen to love blue. It's one of my favorite colors, so it's just so awesome. And the gray is a color that goes with all of my outfits, because that would just be a huge fashion faux if I went to the gym and my bag didn't match my outfit as I was walking around. Don't you judge me. Want to go to the gym? Do you want to go to the gym with me? What's that look for? I would so take you if you fit in my gym bag. Do you want to come? Do you want to come to the gym? Is that a yes? You would be the cutest workout partner ever. Item number 2 is the carabiner. And you're probably thinking, really, Ann? What's so awesome about this guy is not only does it keep extra hair ties on here, which ladies, you feel my pain. When you don't have a hair tie and you're starting to sweat and your hair is sticking to the back of your neck, it is a huge crisis. And then your workout is cut short perhaps because you're overheating or you're not doing certain exercises because it's going to like whip your hair around. So case in point, today I was hanging out with my friend Jillian. I went to put my hair back and I'm not kidding you. My hair tie popped and I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? And because I was filming this video for you guys and I restocked, I had extra hair ties and it saved me. So I'm like actually taking my own advice as I'm making these videos for you guys, which is pretty cool. The third item, which is also on here, are my Apple AirPods. And I'm a music junkie. I know that if I don't have music because I'm music motivated, I'm not going to make it from my workout, or through my workout, I should say. It's like 911, hold the phone. I am turning my car around. I am going back to my house, and then I'm going back to the gym. Because if I don't have my music, I'm then like held victim to the horrible stereo music that they have playing in the gym, or having to talk to other people. And when I'm in the gym, it is go time, it is me time, and I am getting it done. So I used to have the, I think they're like Dr. Dre, like padded bows that go on your ears. And I'm a huge New York Giants fan, and Odell Beckham had them. So when I got them as a gift, like I thought I was totally badass walking in and out of the gym with them. But the wireless of them actually started to short. I don't know where exactly in the headphone, but I couldn't use them. So ultimately, there was a period of time where I had no headphones, and it was so traumatic and so detrimental to my success. So having these little guys is pretty awesome. For those of you who have never had them before, I'm just going to give you a quick peek in terms of what it looks like on the inside. These are magnetic, they're chic, they're small, but they're extremely powerful. So what I love about these is the fact that I was afraid I would lose them. And I haven't yet, so I'm gonna knock on wood. But I love the fact that I can jump, I can squat, I can do HIIT training, and they're not gonna fall out. So I know that my music is going to be pumping, it's going to be long-standing, the battery is fantastic, and chic looking. They're not like invasive in your face, like I'm listening to my music, like you'll see with some people with their huge headphones when they're in the gym. So definitely recommend these. And then what I also have in my side compartment, don't you judge me, are my wireless backups. Because again, nothing is worse than losing your music while you're in the middle of a workout. So although it's old school and it will probably, wow, these are really tangled, really take me just as long to untangle these as it will to probably do my workout, I'm gonna make sure that I am fueled with my proper playlist and I'm ready to rock and roll for the duration of my exercises. Item number 6 is my water bottle. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a huge pre-workout drinker. So I'll actually fill this guy at least once and drink my pre-workout before I get to the gym. And then it's like when you're at the gym and you're just exhausted and you're thirsty, this bad boy will get me through. I feel like I'm drinking the entire workout. Will get me through the workout and post-workout as I'm, hitting the road again and getting on with my day. So I just happen to use the bodybuilding.com one. It's pretty simple, but as you see, I just even struggle getting the cap to stay on appropriately, and we don't want any spills on our clothes. That would be a disaster. So I'm definitely interested to hear from you guys. Drop in the comments below, what is your go-to water bottle? I know that I need them, and to be honest, I'll stack them up on my counter the night before as I'm meal prepping for the day between my shakes and my pre and post workout. I feel like I own like my own bar. But I could definitely use some advice on what shakers you recommend. I know people have mentioned to me to look at the Hydro Flask. I think there's like a Yeti water bottle that keeps things really nice and cold. So I'm really curious to see from you guys what you recommend for a water bottle and or shaker. So item number 7 is all about, I guess you can say, controlling the odor. This is something that we all can't avoid, and there are 2 types of people at the gym. People who claim that their sneakers don't stink and people who lie about it. All right. I'm someone where like once I start to smell my own sneakers, I get very self-conscious. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I cannot be around anybody, let alone have them talk to me. So I went back to like my old college field hockey days and I was like, what did I do back then? Because I had equipment that smelled in addition to my cleats. And this was an adage that my father actually told me, that if you put dryer sheets in your bag and in your shoes, this will kind of like help neutralize the odor as well as make it smell fresh. So for you guys, I would recommend that you put this in your bag. And believe it or not to make my mom feel left out, she actually recommended using tea bags. And I thought that was really kind of cool. And I'm like, what do you mean a tea bag? So you basically choose any scent that you like. So this one is red raspberry. And you can choose any brand that you like. And you just stick the tea bag into your shoe, okay? And ultimately, it will begin to absorb the odor of your shoe at the same time as releasing like the fragrance of your tea bag flavor. So I was a non-believer. Ma, I love you long time. And if you're watching this, you're my boo. But at the same time, I was like, okay, I got to try this out. And I don't know how it works. I don't care how it works, but it does work. So guys, tea bags is where it's at if you want to remove some of that odor that's attached to your shoes. And then I could do a separate video on actually how to clean your shoes because I love my sneakers white. And we can do even a shoe overhaul because I had some people request those videos too. But in any regard, to get the smell out, if you're not putting it in the washer and the dryer because that could destroy them, bags will certainly help with the scent. All right, item number 8 also deals with odor. And I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard of spray deodorant. This was something that I was introduced to a couple years ago. And it's like, oh my gosh, what a game changer for me. Where was this baby throughout high school and college? But I guess better late than never. But guys, have you tried this? Drop in the comments below if you use spray deodorant, because I would be curious to know what your brand is. I happen to go with Dove, and it's certainly dry spray invisible, because nothing is more embarrassing than getting those huge white streak marks across your black tank top and then having to go work out, or even worse, getting to work realizing that you have these marks when you look down to wash your hands and you're like, how did that even get there, right? This is great because it smells good, it's easy to apply, and it doesn't leave any streak marks. Dove, on a side note, has amazing female empowerment campaigns, and I'm all about supporting other women out there. So I'm really on board with their message. I'm on board with their products. I think it's genius, and y'all need to try this if you haven't yet, because you will love it, okay? Item number 9 is a weight belt. And now you guys are saying, all right, Anne, like, why do you have a full gym in your bag if you're going to the gym? And okay, I get that. That's a fair question. But the bottom line is, having your own stuff that you're familiar with and you know the quality of, and it doesn't have germs on it from like other people and their sweat and their grossness, that's huge. I have a weight band, and on days where I'm also doing leg exercises, I will also have resistant bands, which I'll link down below in the description, among like ankle wristlets where I can do kickbacks and hip circles. And bottom line is that having your own equipment, once you start getting serious about working out, just kind of changes the game for you. I decided that I wanted to start lifting to get stronger. So having heavier weights was necessary, but I didn't want to like sacrifice my form or get hurt in the process. So having a really nice weight belt to support my back and make sure that my technique is on point is super important. And the same thing is true for your resistance bands, or, which I don't actually have with me right now because it's in my car, but the barbell pads, those are clutch. If you're gonna use a barbell for not only squats, but also for hip thrusts, for those of you guys who want those booty gains, you know what I'm talking about. Having those pads for your hip thrusts instead of using an actual like ab mat changes the game. And you know what I'm talking about. Invest in yourself. It is a lifelong fitness journey that you're on, and these products are timeless. They will last for you for a long period of time. You want to get good stuff, and you want to make sure it's working for you and your goals. All right, guys, so we're getting to our last item, and this is probably my favorite item. This has been a game changer for me. So I'm gonna like put my bag down. I get super excited when we talk about stuff like this because gummy bears, OMG. These are like my guilty pleasure, my kryptonite, the reason I work out, the reason I get up at 4 in the morning, and the reason I can eat these without feeling guilty is because they're part of my nutrition plan. And you're like, what, girl? Gummy bears? Drop in the comments down below. I'm curious if you guys also have gummy bears or some other fast digesting carb after your workout. If you like, let me know if you're interested in learning about why you consume carbs after your workout and why specific carbs are actually better for your body, because this was something that I learned from Dr. Jim Stepani. I've been following him, and he's been a huge fitness inspiration for me for the past couple years now. And he recommended something sweet, and he actually said gummy bears. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're going to tell me that I can eat these? All right, I'm going to try it out. And since then sampled like 4 or 5 different brands, but the Harbor was like my favorite. And clearly it comes in 2-pound size bags, which I will also link in the description down below. And what's really cool is around Halloween time, they'll actually have individual sized gummy bears that are packaged for you in sets of like, I don't know, 6 to 10. So it's like a perfect serving size that you can take on the go if you don't trust yourself to not eat the whole bag on the way out of the gym. It's so funny because this morning I left the gym and I like had this out of my gym bag before I even left, and I'm just like, I'm so happy. And like people are looking at me like, what is that girl doing? She is crazy. And I'm like, you don't know what's good. Because not only do these taste delicious, but they're helping me build my muscles. So let me do my thing and you do yours. So I usually have about 30 grams of gummy bears, and I will do about 20 grams of protein in the form of a shake after my workout. I don't go anywhere without those. Like there was one day that I was getting into my car too quickly, and the gummy bears actually fell on like my mat, and I was like ready to cry. And I took a picture of it and sent it to my girlfriend, and it was like casualty. And it was just like, Very sad moment of silence for me. But gummy bears are a huge way to get in your carbs to help replenish your muscles after a workout, and definitely something that I think you will enjoy adding to your post-recovery routine. All right, guys, that's everything in my gym bag. I hope that you found some value and some new items that you can add to your own, because I think a big part of once you're starting a gym routine is making sure that you feel prepared mentally, and then we'll talk about physically in an upcoming video. And having the items ready to roll when you need it helps eliminate some of the excuses or the resistance that you can feel to get yourself to the gym, and helps maximize your success once you're there. So anyway, I really appreciate all of you guys being here. I love you all so much and appreciate you supporting my journey. Like I said, I'm going to link everything down below in the comments of everything I talked about and more, son, because I love to over deliver for all of you. And I can't wait to see you next time. Until next week, bye, guys.